Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, pretty mild temperatures throughout the region, especially along Interstate 5, but cool east of the Cascades. We're looking at 37 in Lakeview, also in Chemult. 44 right now in Klamath Falls, also 44 in Mount Shasta City, but low 50s up and down I-5 from Montague, Medford, and Grants Pass. Low 50s also along the Oregon coast. Now, our satellite radar composite, we do have some light showers over towards Lakeview, some steady rain over by Klamath Falls, and more rain trying to consolidate into a steadier rain, but it's really more of a form of showers, and also that same kind of scenario west of the coast range along the Oregon coast. Now, zooming all the way out a bit more, you can see here is our area of low pressure, and this is moving in from the southwest, so there is a back edge to the rain. So the steady rain that's trying to be steady right now will eventually just turn over to showers late tonight and into tomorrow. Now, in terms of rainfall amounts for today, very light amounts east of the Cascades. Mount Shasta City, though, almost 3/4 of an inch of rain since midnight. 700s here in Medford, 2/3 of an inch for Grants Pass, and about the same for Crescent City. So we've picked up some pretty good rain since midnight earlier this morning. Low temperatures tonight, mid-30s east of the Cascades, right around 40 degrees for Shasta Valley, mid-40s for the Rogue Valley, and low 50s along the Oregon coast with rain increasing. We'll see that rain changing over to showers for tomorrow. Still breezy east of the Cascades and along the Oregon coast. Low 40s east of the Cascades and generally 50 to 55 up and down for both Rogue and Shasta Valleys. Cooler towards Mount Shasta City at 46 and 54 for Brookings. So what we're going to be looking at is more rain for tonight into tomorrow morning. We do have that potential for seeing some water ponding on the roads, especially if the rain is briefly heavy, because that's one thing that can occur pretty easily in those heavy rain events. For snow levels, we're going to be generally looking at about 5,500 to 6,500 feet. So very high snow levels, and this is kind of what we're going to be looking at throughout most of the week as well. Now, the heaviest rain through Monday afternoon is pretty much going to be in the Mount Shasta area, the Oregon coast, and the coast range, generally looking at about 1 to 3 inches of rain. 1/2 inch to 2 inches of rain for the Cascades and the Illinois Valley. For the Rogue and Shasta Valleys, including Medford, about 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, far more as you head farther south. East side, about 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, but Lakeview might get a little bit more than that. You could be approaching 3/4 of an inch of rain. So in terms of snowfall amounts through Monday night, we're not going to really see a whole lot except for a couple locations. Mount Ashland, we're looking at 3 to 6 inches from tonight through tomorrow night. 8 to 14 inches for Crater Lake. Very light amounts of snow east of the Cascades, so don't be surprised if you do get a little bit, because snow levels will be flirting with your elevation. Now, in terms of travel forecast for the next several days, Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be very much kind of a borderline medium-low kind of an impact in terms of traveling over the Cascades, because we might get a little bit of some snow, but once we get towards Wednesday and Thursday, that snow level is going to be fluctuating and kind of being around 4,500 to 5,000 feet. So it might impact you a little bit more for Wednesday and Thursday versus Monday and Tuesday. So here's our forecast for the next several days. What we're going to be looking at is that rain changing over to showers for tonight. We get to tomorrow morning, we still have plenty of scattered showers throughout the region. Could even see some thunderstorms possible along the Oregon coast. Once we get towards Monday evening, we'll be looking at another round of showers moving from the west towards the east, but then things start to deteriorate in terms of, well, the rainfall. Now, we're going to be looking at finally some dry weather once we get towards Tuesday morning. In fact, we may even see some patchy fog in some areas, especially if we can get any clearing. But Tuesday could actually be a 100% dry day. Until we get towards Tuesday night, here's our next system. Rain increases Tuesday night into early on Wednesday. Could be looking at some snow east of the Cascades once we get towards Wednesday morning. So here's our system that's going to be giving us our rain for tonight and into tomorrow as well. Tuesday, we get a little bit of that break. I'm going to keep a pretty active pattern throughout the week, rain, showers, and then a break, and kind of that same scenario all week long. Wednesday, another system. Thursday, we'll finally get another bit of a break, but we're going to finally get some warmer temperatures once we get towards this weekend, especially towards the tail end of the weekend. So here's our 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. Temperatures in the 50s through Friday, and then warming into the low 60s by the time we get towards the weekend. Plenty of rain is in the forecast. For Northern California, if you want a dry day, that'll be Tuesday. It's going to be your best day for that. But plenty of rain, though, once we get towards Wednesday and into Friday of next week. Klamath Basin, you'll see a little bit of some rain and snow possible for tonight. Another chance once we get towards Wednesday night into early Thursday, but snow chances are going to be pretty low throughout the week. Same kind of scenario for the Cascades. We'll see some rain and some snow, but accumulations are going to be pretty meager throughout the week. Rogue Valley temperatures Pretty mild throughout the week, but finally get warm, 63 by next Sunday.